on this computer. All right, we're recording. Again, a nice way to remember what it is I'm asking. Shift Command 4, take a screenshot of the instructions. I just thought of this the other day. All these years I've been doing this. All right, so now we go to Illustrator. All right, so you can use a new document, print. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than most, and I'm going to show you why. We go to letter, right? Letter size, inches. Now, this is important. Everybody look right here. We got to do this RGB. This laser cutter engraver does not like CMYK. So that's one of the changes here. And don't worry about it giving you this little thing here. Yeah. Create. Yes? Did you guys see that? All right. Let's see if it did it. And if it's still CMYK, oh, I see. We can't use print then. Yeah. All right. If it does that, sorry, all these windows get smashed up here. If it still tells you that, go up to File. Everybody looking? Document color mode. Make sure it's RGB here. Okay, it did work, but it's because since we chose a print preset, it didn't like it, and it says, "Are you sure?" But RGB. Everybody got that? Super simple. All you're gonna do, and if you already started on the other assignment with the name for your business, for your business card, typographic logo, you're kind of already there. Check this out. So first layer, I'm going to call this instructions. Layer 1. So those of you who have trouble going back and forth, so I just do that. Instructions, not instructions. Instructions. Cool. And guess what I'm going to place there? What do you guys think? Huh? The screenshot that I just took, right? Go to list view. It'll show you by date. You hit place. I click it right here. Boom. That way I can read my instructions right there. Boom. I don't have to go back to Schoology, to Ugly Schoology, and check it all the time. All right. I'll lock that one. New layer. I'm not even going to have you guys responsible for the shape. But if you want to make a shape, you let me know. Okay. So right here is going to be the text. Cool. Everybody see that? 2 layers. Easy, right? Text, instructions. You ready? And all of your designs must fit within a 3.5 by 2, just like a business card. So watch what I'm going to do. This is my 8.5 by 11, Command R. There's my rulers. I get a rectangle. Yes. Everybody watching? 3.5 by 2 inches. Cool. There's my rectangle. I can make little boxes. All right. I can make copies. You can do as many or as little as you want. Could you do a vertical version, just like a business card? Yes. Okay. Do whatever you want. Now, those are the boxes. I should have put those on their own layers. Watch this. 3 by 5 guides. 3.5, sorry, 3.5 by 2 guides. Are you watching? Now, to make any shape a guide, Command 5. I don't know if you guys can see up on screen. They became the light blue guides. Yes, you see them? Can you see them up on the screen? Very light right there. I made them into guides. Now, for projectors, what do you call it? For projector purposes only, I'm gonna leave them as black like that, so you guys can see them, black stroke. I'm gonna lock them. Yes. Command 5 to make anything a guide. And on your computer, it'll look like the light blue that will not print. And then make sure if you do that, make sure you go to View, Guides, and make sure they're locked. Because if they're not locked, then you'll accidentally. Did you get it? Did you find it? All right. So make sure you go to Guides immediately and make sure they're locked. Because if not, if you try to select your text and stuff, they're going to move along with your text. Okay. So check it out. I'm going to make text my top layer. 3 by 5 by 2 guides, instructions. Cool. So the instructions are, you're going to pair two fonts again. Very easy. We're already doing this. But you're going to do your name. Now, let me show you how some of the other students did. And I'll post this right now as an example. Right? All right. This is the morning class. Cancel. Not everybody got done because we started later than you guys. Everybody looking? Check it out. So they paired two different fonts and they created the design. Now, don't worry about this shape. I'll tell you right now, if you're going to make your own shape, that's cool, but it's got to be simple. I'll show you right now. So believe it or not, the beginning part of these, this is what this student did. You're supposed to choose two different fonts and pair them up. So if you look, the Ansarat and the Adiya are the same font, but the P and the M are a different font. So this student went a different route and made the capital letters the other font, right? That's another way of font pairing. Now this one did their first name. This is not their real first name. They did a nickname and their last name, right? Cool. These are students just like you in the morning. This one did a cool now this one didn't choose two fonts, which I was kind of upset, but anyway. Oh no, they are. This one, I think the D and the B are different ones, and these are others. Kind of like Old English style, right? But they found them online. So it's Destiny Barrios. It's upside down. Now this one's interesting. If you want to do something like this, that's cool. I really want your name today. But this one, a student said they had just lost their grandma a few months ago, so they did one in honor of their grandma. Cool? You could do that if you want. And then these I just did samples in here. All right? Cool? Everybody see it? I'll take a screenshot. I'll post that for you guys just to give you an idea what other people did. It's easy. Shouldn't take long. You're not doing the shape unless, let me show you guys this. You ready? So if you want to create a different shape, it still has to fit within this shape. Let me show you guys this. If you want to make an extra shape, new layer, custom shape. You ready? Remember all the stuff we learned at the beginning of school with the Illustrator and stuff? You guys remember? You remember? No? All right. So here's where your skills come in. If you make a perfect circle, everybody watching. Yes? And I make another one. Oops. Click off. Remember up there on screen, it looks like a huevo, but it is circular. I know it's because the projector squashes everything. Watch this. You guys watching? Cancel. I'm going to draw another one, another color. All right. On my screen, it looks fine. Now, here's how you can create multiple shapes. You guys watching? I get that circle. You guys watching? I put this one on there. I find the center of this one. I align them. I use the align tool, which is right here, align window. So they're aligned perfectly straight up and down by clicking on this one, right? I click on this guy. I hit R for rotate. I go to the center, right? I click on the center. Remember how we start rotating? Option Shift, Command D. If you remember how to do these, Option Rotate. Some of you guys might have forgotten. You guys watching? I select all these. Pathfinder. Now, I don't want you to spend a lot of time. Look at that. See how I made this shape? I come in here. We are allowed to stretch shapes, just not letters and pictures. What if I want to make my keychain like this? This shape, like cutouts. You guys see it? And it fits within my 3.5 by 2, yes? Put it as a stroke. Cool. Everybody see that? So can we make custom shapes? Yes. Could you get the pen tool? You guys that like to draw and do some nice curly thing. You know, I was thinking earlier, if you go to Vecteezy and you find like say an artist like a paint easel, you know, those things the artists have on their hands and they're like getting the paint. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if this looks like it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just drawing a custom shape. If you want to make your keychain a custom shape, you're allowed to do that. And then I'll apply the circle where it's the cutout. Okay. Cool. So you can make custom shapes if you want, and then your text inside. Now let's go to the text. Go back to text. Whose name should I use? Okay, Yoshi. Oh yeah, let's make one for my wife. She hates her real name. It's very Hispanic. It's Socorro. And I told you guys that I make fun of her and I say Socorro. No, she gets upset. Or when she messes up, I tell her "Ay, Socorro," or even worse. Oh, I'm recording this, ain't I? Anyway, you guys want to hear this? When she really messes up, oh, this is me. I call her Socorro Jr. because that's her mom's name. Anyway, no, not funny. All right, but she likes to be called Suki. Let's call her Suki. Let's make one for her. So there's one font. Now I would do this where I don't put both on the same line because then you got to separate them, right? So that's one. And right now it doesn't matter the size. Option drag, copy. Right? Now let's do for the fonts. You guys can look for more. I already have a bunch on here. So I'm going to look through here. Oh, I forgot. She's my property. Novo. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke, but it's true in Texas and some other states. Your wife is technically your property. I'm kidding. No, there might be some, yes. I don't think Texas anymore. No, seriously, there's still some. You should look it up. All right. I'm not kidding. But especially like up until the 1800s, maybe early 1900s, your spouse was still considered your property. I know. I know that's great. Oh, look at that one. Let's see. I saw a nice one. This one. Oh, look at that one. It's outlined. That might not work, but we'll try it. Okay. Now remember, it must be RGB, right? Let's go for the first one. Oh, I want that one better. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even try. But let's change the bottom one. And again, you can do various. I'm not going to call for these to be due until I'd say, what time do we leave today? 4:05? I would say if I have all of them by 3:45, we'll set a timer, 3:45. Okay, if I get them, as many as I get by 3:45, we'll be able to cut them out. All right. So remember, this shape is a cutout shape, and you just create it and let me know. And then I had just have to apply if you want to, you can do that as well. But if you want the laser engraver, you know how we have the cutter, the sticker maker. What's the stroke that we use for a cut line? Anyone remember? Point what? The points for a cut line on the sticker machine? Close. Point. No. Cut line. Who said it? 0.25, right? On this one, we don't use a cut line. Do not use a cut line, the rolling cut line. Do not use it. All right, that doesn't work on this. But if you want to create a cut, you make it 0.001. Check this out. Anything on this printer, on this laser engraver, and you go like this, 0.001, sorry. 0.001. Okay, from now on, from this day forward, if we're doing stuff on the engraver, if you make it super thin, 0.001 points, that is going to be a cut. Okay, so you could literally do something like this. Everybody watching? You guys watching? What if I draw a circle? This is a way to make another shape. You guys watching? Okay, now this is important. You can go to Effect, Distort and Transform. There's a zigzag, and you can make little star shapes. Anything you can make, right? So say I said okay. Now remember, when you use any filter in Illustrator, I don't know if you guys can see up there, what do you still see as the shape? Yeah, we see visually like a little sticker, like a little star. But in order to make this the actual shape, if I do Command Y, it's still a circle. It's only visually being converted with a filter. Then you have to do Object, Expand Appearance, and that makes it the actual shape. See? All right. Don't forget you have to expand. If you don't do it, It's not the actual shape, and the engraver will not follow it. It'll do a circle. Okay, so Command Y, that's our preview, right? So just be aware of that. If you make any compound shapes, make sure you use all that stuff. Cool. All right. You again, like I said, you could go to Vecteezy and have only an outline shape and make it like say you wanted to do a key shape real quick for your keychain. You go to Vecteezy, you find a vector key. We do not want any photos or anything Photoshop on this, okay? Not for today. I'm still figuring out how to do raster images on the engraver. Okay, so let's go back to this. And again, I don't want you to just choose two fonts and call it that. All right, watch this. Watch what I'm gonna do. I like these two. I'm gonna copy them over here to the side. Why do I copy them? I told you guys last time when we're doing the other one. Why? I have one live font that I can go back to, and then this one I'm gonna outline. Shift Command what to outline? Anybody? Anybody? How do you outline a font in Illustrator? Shift Command what? No? Who said that? Who's that? Gabe? Is that Gabe? You're awesome. Watch this. I'm gonna. No, nobody like that. Wow. Oh, why you guys so mean to me? All right, let's go back to Illustrator. You guys there? Everybody there? My goodness. Okay. You're like, so much for 10 minutes. No. Okay, so I selected Shift Command O. Boom, done. Did you see that? Did you see how they're outlined? Now, don't forget when they're outlined, right? Look at non-outlined. You can still come in here, highlight them. That's why I leave a copy because sometimes you forget which ones they are, right? Come over here, Command Y. Now, I don't like that these have a hollow white inside, so I'm going to get, because I don't know how that thing's going to interpret them. So if you do something like that, make sure you get rid of, just make it black. Let's see if this works. And then these, what was that? Is that the PC? Shift Command G to ungroup. We want to ungroup them. All right, you see that? Cool. They're ungrouped. This one the same. Shift Command G, ungroup. And then you start modifying them. And you don't have to do it within the space here. Look at the S. I don't want just a straight font, right? Now watch this. Look at the Y just like we did the other day. Well, you guys didn't do it, but I can manipulate it once it's outlined with the direct select arrow, right? I can manipulate it a little bit like that. I can make the letters look more like what they're supposed to look like in my mind. Look at how I made the ascender taller on the K, right? I could rotate it a little bit and give it some funk like that, like there. Now watch this guy. Everybody looking? Right here. Now the K and the U. I know a lot of people have this thing about having text, individual characters of a font touch like this. Watch what I'm gonna do. You guys watching? Command C, copy. I'm gonna copy that K. I select both. Pathfinder. Don't tell me you can't do this. Everybody can do this in here. Minus front. Boom. See how I cut this out? Command F brings it back. Paste in front. And then nudge it with your arrow keys. Now we've got this cool little space here, right? This is how we come up with custom stuff, right? It's boring to just pick a font and say, oh, that's it. No, take a few minutes. Use your Illustrator skills. It's no different than drawing something, painting something, right? Building something out of wood. This is digital, but you can still do it. And it makes it look different. Look at that. What if I don't like how this looks? I take this down here. I think last time I showed you guys in the video how to cut this circle out so it looks nicer, right? The S, could I scale that up like that? Right, so you do that and have the S overlap, the same thing. Copy your S, copy your S. I don't know, copy your S, minus front. Oops, it wasn't in the back, sorry. Shift Command back. Oh, wrong one. I need the U in the front. Bracket, did somebody come? Who was it? Oh, really? Oh. So check this out. If I copy the S, I just made it red so you can see it. Minus front. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, because it's already cut out. Okay. What if I do this? If I draw a shape and I do this minus front. There it goes. Okay. Look, it's looking very cartoony now. You guys see what I did? See how I modified that very easily? Scale that down. Don't tell me you can't do that. That was just a little bit of manipulation, right, of the letters. Now these, be aware, I kind of messed up in the sense that this font had a lot of extra stuff in it. This one, the one on the bottom. And notice how there's still a circle there in the donut hole. Get it? Donut. Hee hee. Ha ha. No, anybody. All right. So watch this. Let's see if this works. Minus front. No, it doesn't work. What if I make that another color? Let's see if it lets me. Oh, it's not letting me. All right. Well, if this messes up, here's what you can do. Delete that one. Make your own. Watch this. Everybody looking? Watch this. Why not make your own donut hole? Oh, it's going to look like an eyeball. Select that. Minus front. Oh, it looks like a candy or something. You see it? That's pretty interesting. All right. And then I get rid of this one. I don't want that one. I copy this one. I rotate it. R. It's pointing the other way, like googly eyes. You know? Make that one smaller. Make this one bigger. Wedge that guy in there. Command Y. Oh, it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to cut these out of here. All I'm going to do is make my own circle. Everybody watching? Watch this. I'm going to make it yellow so you can see it. Oh, not that one. Remember, we don't want color. We want all the letters the same color, black. But I was just trying to copy something in front. So watch this. Watch the circle. I'll make this circle like this. I'll probably make this one the same size. But I'm going to make those two a different color. Watch. Just so you can see them. Now I'm going to use those to cut out of this end. Pathfinder. So now I made this little section here where the O can fit. Look at that. Beautiful. Like a grape right there. And then this one is going to cut into the V. I hold down the V. Same thing. Well, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't even try. Rotate like that. Right? Make them all the same color. Oh, actually, it needs one on here, huh? Oh, wow. This one needs one on this side. Sorry. Right there. You guys see what I did, no? Just use that Pathfinder. Boom. Make that fit in there like an olive. Oh, it looks like an olive. She likes olives. Oh, I kind of messed up the V. A little too much, huh? Looks like a face. No, yeah. Let's go back. Command Z. That was too much. All right, we're going to leave it at that. And the end probably needs a little help. Watch this. I come in here and we're pretty much done. So that's what I want. You have till, what I say, 3:45-ish? Come up with one or two, right? If you need to create a shape, let me know. But otherwise, we'll just do like a circle. Oh, that's better. Bringing this down. Oh, way better. See how I adjusted it manually with a direct select? Way more readable. There it is. I'll make that one. Pretty cool? No? Yes? Okay. Match them up. You can layer them up like that. Oh, perfect. Like right there, we got some cool negative space. Or we move this guy over here. I don't know. Oh, that one's not bad. Oh, look at right here. It fits if I scale this one. Oh, that's it right there. Scale this down. Group them. Oh, and the V, I know what's messing it up. Come in here. You're welcome. Look at that. Nice. And you can make stuff pretty small. The laser is very good at small stuff. Unlike our big printer, this thing works good. Save. Save on your computer, save on the cloud. All right, everybody cool? Whatever you got at 3:45, I'll put an alarm before that. Always save as AI. In this case, I'm going to ask for an AI. Okay, make sure your fonts are outlined to begin with. Don't start doing this until your fonts are outlined. You can't without it, right? This is the only one I'm going to ask for now. Do not save as PDF. I want the AI file, and you're going to upload it to the Schoology I just posted as an AI file. All right. So if you want to do 1, 2, 3, if you want to do a specific shape, you let me know. Okay. But I just need your first name, last name. If you want to do one for somebody else and you have time, do it. Cool. Two different fonts. Cool. Everybody good? All right. And just leave them black and white, no color, RGB, and we're good. Any questions? We're good? Yes?